What's going on, guys? Matty Daddy Mining here. Hope everyone is having a wonderful Friday. So this is part 2 in a little tiny series that I'm doing on a 12 GPU mining rig. In the first part, I pretty much went over how I came across some pretty dirt cheap GPUs that I could not turn down. The first step was getting it all set up and ready to go. And if you want to watch that video, I'll leave a link down in the description for it. And the second part was how I wanted to get it going mining. I wanted to do half of it on Dynex and half of it spec mining Rethereum. Actually, I ran into a little problem where 4 of the 6600 XTs they wouldn't show up. So, I went through all the typical crap, checking cables, checking risers, replacing risers, adding cards back one at a time. I ended up just reflashing Hive OS and everything seems hunky-dory now, so let's get into it. Like I said before, we're going to set this guy doing half Dynex, half Rethereum. This isn't going to be a how-to on how to mine Rethereum or Dynex. I have already posted videos on that, and I will leave those links in the description as well if you want a complete how-to from start to finish on how to mine each of those. So what we are going to do, we are going to create a new flight sheet. We're going to do Dynex first and choose our Dynex wallet. For Dynex, I am going to go to Neuropool. I'm in the Midwest, so I'm going to use Chicago. And the miner we are going to use is SRB Miner. Okay, so now in these settings, since I don't want to use this entire full rig to mine Dynex, I only want to use certain GPUs. So I already have the GPUs mapped out that I want to use. So we're going to put in the command --GPU-ID space. Then we're going to put in each of the rigs that we want to use, followed by a comma. 0, 1, 5, 6, 7, 0, 1, 5, 6, 7, and 10. That is all that we need for that one. Apply changes. Now we want to come down here, click Add Miner again. And this one we are going to do Rethereum. RTH. Select our wallet. Select the pool, which I am going to go to ViperNet. That one has the closest ping to me. I've already checked it out on their website. And we are going to use BZ Miner for this one. You cannot use the same miner that you're using up here. So BZ will be our go-to. Okay, setup config. Now we want to disable GPUs in this one. And actually, since we are in this one, we're saying I only want to use these for this one, we can actually just copy the same GPUs down here, because in this miner we're telling it to disable these because they're being used in the other one. So it actually works out kind of nice. I don't think we need to, nope, we don't need to do anything extra in there. Okay, that's looking good. Apply changes. Let's give it a name. Create flight sheet. Okay, let's send it off. If I can find it. There it is. Okay, SRB Miner is going. You can see down here of the GPUs that we selected for this one. And then now we're on SRB Miner here. Now we can hit number 2 and switch over to BZ Miner and see if that's going. And it is. We're already finding shares. Good. Yep, and we're finding shares on there too. Everything seems to be up and running. I'll see you guys back at the computer. Alrighty, we are successfully mining Dynex and Rethereum on the same rig. So before we wrap this up, let's do some overclocks. Everything's just kind of running bare bones and flat out right now, so let's see if we can make this better. I'll see you in a second after I play around with some settings. And before I do the overclock, so let's take note. Right now at Dynex, we are... Let me get a notepad out here. I did one overclock so far, but that's okay. Dynex, we're at 15.58. And RTH, we are at 174.7. And power is 716. So let's see if we can raise each of these up. And let's see if we can lower the power. I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, got the overclocks in. The only one I had an issue with was this gigabyte here. It didn't seem to like any overclocks that I gave, and it would crash it. So I'm just gonna let it go. I think there's something going on with this GPU. This is not the first time I've had these kinds of issues. There's been issues on different coins with this GPU. So just gonna let it run and do its thing by itself. Let's see here. So let's see. Dynex. We are now at 15.6 kilohash, and we were originally at 15.58, so not much there. Rethereum, 191.3. We were originally at 174.7, so that's good. And then power is at 628, and we were originally at 716, so that's pretty dang good, I think. All right, guys. Well, I would call this a success. Hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the night or day or whatever the time is right now that you're watching this. We'll catch you guys on the next one.